Judge, please, the court, Doug Malkoff, I represent Matthew Gifford.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Gifford, long ago had a conviction out of this court and also something out of circuit court that stemmed from the same unfortunate time period involving living with now his wife, and then they had 3 children from 14 on down, 14 to 9. And
But there are 4 kids.
the fourth child is not mine.
Correct. I got that, but they still have 4.
He attended an expungement fair that legal services was sponsoring, and had, with their assistance, been able to prepare a petition. Legal services asked me to volunteer to show up at the end in case there was anything that caused confusion or difficulty. I don't see anything along those lines. His wife wrote a letter that I provided to you. That one is not addressed to you.
I know, so I didn't even read it. I said I'm not going to commit a felony by reading Judge Slay's email. So,
and let's be faithful saying it's the dates with all this behind them. It's ancient history, and to his credit, Mr. Gifford told me that he's used this whole episode as a teaching moment with his children. We didn't need to tell them where we were going today about this and the existence of this, but he chose to share with them how when he was a young man, he messed up and cleaning up now and don't do what I did. And so I think this is one of those good occasions. We meet the qualifications. I think that his behavior and the circumstances of this case and his wife's position on it do warrant the court exercising its discretion by granting this request for subside.
is there anything you want to say?
He said a lot for me. It was good.
Mr. Malkoff is good about that.
She is filing behind me. Having to report this, let's say, to not discharge for work purposes, but every time I go apply for a new job, I have to tell the story, tell what happened. It is embarrassing. I am glad that I can try to show my children how not to do what I did, but very much like to have this inside.
Well, I'll say this. You're doing something right if your wife is willing to write you a letter like this. All right, that's one thing. All right. But also what I think is interesting in it, she acknowledges that you guys, as you were growing up, or you were just young, right? And just did, I think she said young and dumb. I would hope that, or young and stupid. She used the word stupid. And that you've since gotten past that and are raising kids and doing all of those things. And most importantly, after all those times, she doesn't talk about it in the sense of, please do this for my husband. What she says, which I think is important, her use of words, that you deserve it. Which there are a lot of wives out there that aren't going to say that about their husband, right? Okay. So I think that that's good. What kinds of work do you do?
So I from mowing at the time of when I had charges against me, moved to a fertilizer company and since worked for software that they used.
Okay.
So tech world.
Okay. Interesting.
It was definitely a job.
What did you say?
It was definitely a job.
That's got to appreciate that. An opportunity having been given for the Attorney General and the prosecuting official to contest this application, and there being none. The court, upon hearing the allocution of counsel and the defendant, do believe that the circumstances, behavior of the applicant from the date of the applicant's convictions to the filing of this application do warrant setting aside these convictions, and the court does believe it is consistent with justice and the public welfare, or the application is approved. I've signed the order. Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I have it. I do. But I would, Mr. Malkoff, it is a pleasure seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while.
True to my claim when I told you I was going to go home.
That what? Yes, you did. You did. I didn't believe.
I think it was Magistrate Fink's retirement. He said, "You'll be back."
Yes, you will, because you were and I don't hesitate to say this, one of the best lawyers I've known.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care, sir.
You get to the podium if you could state your name, Mr. Smith. Wardell Smith Jr.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is the date time set for a preliminary examination. As the court remembers, we were here just a few days ago at the probable cause conference. This matter was set. At this time, the victims in the case have not appeared at court. It's my understanding that my office has been unable to contact all three of them. The Ypsilanti police officers who were here earlier, they indicated to me one of their officers was able to make contact with one of the victims, who said she would try to be here, but they weren't able to contact the other two individuals. She indicated to them that she was going to tell the other two individuals, but we have had no contact. I understand the defendant is currently held with a domestic violence case before this court in another matter. I am requesting an adjournment.
Your Honor, this exam was set according to the time limits prescribed in the statute. The people are based on the information that has been provided are not able to proceed. We move to this matter.
Mr. Smith, you understand that if I do dismiss the matter, that this could be reauthorized and you'd be right back at square one?
Yes.
All right. Is that what you wish for me to do? Because that means any time that you have would not count toward this case.
Yes.
Just on the people being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's on defendant's motion. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.